questions for Coach?
How was the pads today?
I always like the first day of pads. It was everybody was a little bit high, a little bit hesitant, but that's what you kind of expect. We've got a lot of time to play, and we'll play a lot of football between now and the first game.
How much were you able to get in before you guys had to go inside?
We got through about halfway through practice. It didn't change anything. We practiced regular schedule.
How many lines were you running?
Huh?
How many groups were you running for the?
That depends on the drill. Sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 3, sometimes there's 4. It just depends on the drill.
How many periods of 11 and 11 did you have?
Oh, I don't know. Hard to think. Couple.
Christian Campbell got his chance in the spring. Do you feel that he really took advantage of that, and what position is he in?
Well, he got a lot of reps in, so we'll see how fall camp goes. Certainly, I think he comes into fall camp probably as the starter at that position. So, it'll be up to somebody to beat him out during camp or when the season starts. Hopefully, he'll play well. He's put in his time.
Yeah.
How competitive are the 2 corner spots right now?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're competitive, no different, no more than anybody else, I think.
Curious, Cervante was saying the other day that he lost some weight, and I'm curious.
Yeah, he's went from 213 to 210, I think.
Counts. I guess my next question about it, if you noticed, I guess maybe I didn't have the answer, but.
Cervante is very lean anyway and strong.
Right.
It's not going to affect him much. I think he probably cut his body fat, which is good.
Are there other guys that you've wanted to
Oh, there's a lot of guys that need to lose weight, yeah, including me. Some of them did, some of them didn't.
How are things looking with the return game?
We're working on it every day. We hadn't really run a lot of live reps with it yet. Today's the first day in pads. We'll get more into that.
How's Sean kicking coming back from his injury?
They're kicking okay. We haven't done a lot of 11-on-11 kicking, so it's basically drills and doing those kind of things.
Jerry playing behind Cervante, what's he going to have to do? What are you kind of looking to see, whether he can take some of the carries away? Do you want him to kind of get to a place?
It just depends on how the game goes. We probably need to play more than one guy. When he goes in, he needs to play well, and then that way he'll get to play more. So I don't ever worry about that. It just kind of depends on how the game's going.
From the recruits you've talked to, what's been the one thing that they've said about the new uniforms?
We haven't really talked a lot about the uniforms. Talked about the locker room and that kind of thing. I'm sure they'll be excited. We haven't spent a lot of time as a team talking about that. They had the kickoff thing and this, that, and the other, and I'm sure our guys are excited to have some new stuff, but it's not been a big focus.
I imagine when it comes to getting more production out of the pass rush, it's going to kind of have to come from a number of places. Are there guys who you kind of look at right now?
I mean, I think that Henri's certainly capable of being a good pass rusher. We probably ought to get some out of the outside linebackers. If we're not getting pressure with 3, 4, or 5, you got to rush 6 or 7. That's just the way it is. So we've got to create more pressure. We got to get more negative plays. We can't play defense the way we played.
With the turnover in the secondary, I mean, obviously, like you just said, it's important, but is it even more important because of the turnover in the secondary?
Yeah, we lost a lot of experience back there and a lot of guys that played, but at the same time, we weren't leading the nation in pass defense either. So it's like, some new guys will get their opportunities, and we'll see how they play. You'd feel a lot worse if you were top 10 in pass defense and lost them all.
Right.
So, we had some good players back there with a lot of experience, but we've got other guys that we feel like are capable, and they'll get their chance.
Were you planning to keep the quarterbacks in gold throughout the?
We'll see. We'll probably bang them before the first game somewhat, but it might be above the waist in scouts. I don't know, at least with DeQuan. Might get after the other ones.
You redshirted 4 or 5 offensive linemen last year. Do you feel that any of them are ready to take that next step?
We'll see. I mean, we're trying to find the 8 best offensive linemen, and one day in pads, we're not ready to decide who that is. So I think in a couple of weeks we'll know who's going to play and that kind of thing, but you can't tell the first day in pads. Everybody's kind of easing back into it and getting into it, and certainly you would expect the guys who have played you kind of know what they bring, and a lot of the other guys are still unknown.
Couple more for Coach.
About the guys that were trying to lose weight, are there one or two in particular that look a lot better to you?
Yeah, Joel, he lost a lot of weight.
People on the roster.
Oh, you mean players?
We are happy for Joel. But
Yeah. I think that, like you said, more so than losing weight is the body fat.
Right.
And I think there's a lot of guys who did themselves a favor there, and then there's still a lot of guys like me that need to do better.
You can ask Joel for some tips.
Do what?
Ask Joel for some tips, I guess.
No, I don't. I wouldn't do what he did.
Anything else for Coach? Defensive back, Christian Campbell. Open right up for questions for Christian.
Christian, Coach talked about that you took advantage of the spring to probably be the starter coming into fall camp. Do you come to camp with a different sort of mindset, knowing that, hey, I need to secure that position?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got the same urgency towards the position. I mean, Coach just told us to battle for 2 deep. So at all 3 safety positions, that's what we're doing. There's no solidified starter yet.
What's the biggest difference you've seen now having some of these fall practices and all the spring with Coach Woody and kind of what he's asking you guys to do at that position?
It's about the same, honestly. In the spring, he gave us assignments and techniques to play, and it's just a few different ones now that he wants to play, but it's the same for us.
So you guys are installing a little bit more stuff.
Yeah, we've installed – actually, no, all the coverages that we've gone over this fall camp, we went over in the spring. We're just going into detail about them more now.
Do you suspect, I mean, you've been told there'll be more in terms of different calls and that sort of thing that will be going in?
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a ton of more calls going in because, I mean, in the spring we only had 4. We've only touched on 3 now, and so we might not even make it to the whole playbook come the whole season, honestly.
In the spring, you had a lot of young guys in the secondary, and they were moving around, see where their best fit was. Are they starting to settle in one position now, do you see, or are they still moving people around as well to find out?
I mean, the positions, there's about 2 deep at each one now, and it's kind of concrete in a sense. But those guys are moving around faster. I mean, they got more confidence now, so it's just helping everything fly around.
How do you feel kind of about your fit in this and what you're being asked to do? Are you more comfortable now kind of with where you were versus last year when you had to play a little bit?
I mean, yeah, I'm very comfortable. I'm actually more pleased in the position I'm in now, honestly.
Do you feel like it's a little more aggressive for a guy like you who likes to play a little more aggressive?
Oh, yeah, it's way more aggressive. I mean, I'm being asked to step down in the box, and I mean, I like that, getting inside a little bit.
Curious, Coach Woody, I think beyond just the scheme, which I think people ought to focus on when they're talking about coordinators, it seems like he's been able to get guys to play at a real high tempo, a lot of effort. I'm curious what you've seen just in working with him. How do you think he does that? How has he been able to do that?
Well, he doesn't ask you to do anything that's impossible. So, I mean, with that being said, it gives you the opportunity to fly around. You don't have to think a lot. You just play fast.
How's Malik adjusting? He came in as a new guy and kind of, but has experience in this style of defense.
There's not much adjustment for him as far as defense goes. 'Cause, I mean, he played in the defense for 4 years now. So, I mean, honestly, he was just adjusting to a new team.
Has it been helpful to have a guy like him that's played in and around?
Oh, yeah, it's very helpful. 'Cause, I mean, before now, me and Jalen were the oldest guys in the room. So now adding another older guy just helps everyone.
What do you think of the uniforms?
I love them. I mean, they fit better. They look better. I think it's consensus that it's a better uniform.
Have you try them on yet, or that's just kind of what your sense of?
Well, are you talking about the practice uniforms or the game uniforms?
The game uniforms, actually. But,
I mean, we haven't tried those on yet, but they look nice. They look really nice.
But the practice ones are.
Oh yeah, we love the practice ones.
they're just tight. They're kind of more snug.
Yeah, they're more snug. I mean, they breathe more. It's just a better uniform.
Who made a big play today on your side?
I can't really. It was just the D-line, honestly. There weren't really big plays on the back end, but the D-line made a lot of big plays, a lot of stops for like 1 yard. I think it was 1 negative yard.
How long, in your opinion, does it take to kind of get used to tackling again and hitting? And is it like maybe a day or two, or does it take a few days of that?
I'd say after the first day, it's kind of like, oh man, that was tough. But after that first day, you get used to it.
So you're just a little more sore, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, after that first day, you're gonna be sore the next day, but after that, it's the normal thing. You're used to it.
Quan was saying yesterday, he was talking about like having to wear gold and how he wanted to go live. He felt like defenses, I guess, can kind of slow play him, and because they know they're not going to hit him. And I'm curious, he probably are thinking the other way, that
Yeah, so yeah, for sure. Taquan thinks that it makes it easier for us, but he should appreciate that gold jersey.
Simply because he's not getting hit, or because there are like advantages that he has because he's like you're kind of playing differently?
He thinks that just because he's in gold jersey that we say we would have tackled him and we really wouldn't have. But if he was in white, he probably would have been tackled before he got to that point.
Anything else for Christian before he gets in trouble with the Open round for questions for Jalen.
Jalen, the road's not been an easy one for you to get to where you are now.
Right.
Coming into your final camp. You know, you came out of high school, you were injured. Walk us through all the stuff you've been through to where you are now.
It's been tough, you know. It's been ups and downs, you know, roller coaster ride. I came in with injuries, and I've dealt with injuries here. So, you know, just keeping that mindset just to get better every time, you know, just not get down, not get discouraged, just keep that intensity up. And that's what helps my teammates. They'll get behind you. They get behind everybody that gets hurt. So it's been good.
Can you talk about what your role was in the new defense and kind of how you fit into it?
Well, right now I'm playing stinger, so I rush the passer a little bit. You know, I drop in coverage. It's not a lot different than nickel, but it's just a lot more aggressive. The whole defense as a whole is aggressive, so I like it a lot.
And you were always kind of that tweener guy that's almost linebacker size, just a hair under, but could run.
Right.
Do you feel like this really fits you well, maybe more so than the nickel?
I do. I like it better because I get to rush the passer some. Nickel didn't really rush the passer that much, and I feel like I got a little speed to get around big linemen and stuff like that, and also my size to get on tight ends and stuff like that. So I like it a lot.
What's been the biggest adjustment to this defense versus what you did in the past?
Just a lot more running. Coach Woody expects our best. If we don't run to the ball, we run more. So you might as well run to the ball the first time. So he expects the best out of you every day. And, I just say a lot of running at practice, that's what.
You expect to see a lot of substituting because of that, you know, wants to keep you all fresh.
That just depends on how good in shape we are. I feel like we're getting in good shape now because he expects our best. So a lot of running, and we run after practice some, so it feels good.
What kind of running would you have to do if you weren't playing at his satisfaction?
Oh, we just run like sideline to sideline, and he'll just tell us to get on the ball, demand his eyes.
Is it everybody that does that, or
the people on the team, like on defense at that time.
right. But it's not like the one guy that wasn't.
Oh no, it's the whole team. Yeah, expects the best.
Did that sort of happen previously? Would you say, or?
Not that I know, no, not that I remember.
How much were you able to kind of absorb in the spring, not being able to go out there and compete, but obviously able to watch and kind of see what was going on?
Well, I was in the film room every day with him, so I was taking notes, watching film. It took some time to get used to it, you know, not having reps on the field, but watching film and being in the meeting room during the spring helped a lot. I kind of got a sense of idea, but going out there is a little different, but it takes time to get used to it. But I feel good right now.
What's it like? You're now the old leader in your group of guys, and you've always had a huge group of kind of seniors ahead of you during your whole time here. What have you taken from them, and kind of what are you trying to instill in the younger guys?
Just the way to practice. Like I know Lawrence, I looked up to him. He was hard-nosed every day. So I'm just trying to take that mentality to them and just keep it going for the generation or team to team after I'm done. Just demanding the best every day for practice, just stuff like that.
Curious, when you're in the meeting, are you with all the linebackers, or are you guys are the outside guys, or how does that?
We meet as all DBs.
So you're with the DBs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's the stinger position, free and strong are all DBs.
There's a lot of young guys, naturally, except for maybe the front three, a couple of the linebackers. Are you seeing anybody out there that's catching your eye that's maybe trying to make his mark out there?
Yeah, I know Charlie Thomas. He's got it. He's good. He knows everything. We're all competing. I know Gentry. He's gotten a lot better from the spring and last year. A lot of the safeties like Christian, Tariq, KO, Avery, all of them, they're all getting better.
Do you think the talent has gotten a little better at your position group? Just overall kind of, I know a lot of the guys are younger and haven't played, but it seems like talent-wise it's probably the deepest group on the team right now.
Yeah, I feel like we have a lot of talent. I feel confident if we have subs and somebody's tired, I feel confident having the next person come up and do their best.
You had surgery on last season, is that right?
Yeah, during the spring.
What was the nature of it?
Shoulder.
Like, was it like, if it's like a, what happened? What was the case? What did you have surgery on?
It was labor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, like, how was the rehab for you?
Oh, it was good. You know, I've been through it before, so it wasn't bad. I was just, like I said, just getting better every day. Mark does a good job working with us and stuff like that. So it feels good now. I'm ready to go. It feels
You had
100.
labrum surgery before?
Mhm.
Oh, same shoulder or?
Nah, a different one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm good now though. We're all good. Yeah.
Is that a few?
Yeah.
All right, anything else?
Thanks.
Thanks, Jay.
Appreciate it.
Everybody knows about you and Henri. Tell us about the guys that are backing you up.
Twan, he's an athlete. He can move and just he's one. When he takes coaching, he's gonna be. Well, not when he takes. Since he's taking coaching, he's gonna be. He's really good, and just we got a couple freshmen that's making a little bit of noise, and just it's a real high level. Everyone pushing each other, getting better, and just helping everybody out across the board.
Has it been fun? You guys have a full bank of guys in camp, and most of the guys are healthy. Just to have that level of competition.
It's kind of crazy because like we have 3 positions. I think we have like 16 guys. Like we're so deep. It's kind of crazy, but but that many people creates a lot of competition, as you said, and it's really nice because like since most of us are healthy, it's everyone's trying to get on the field, so everyone's putting the best foot forward, and it's just pushing me, it's pushing Henri, it's pushing Kyle, it's pushing Big B. Everyone trying to get better and get ready for Alcorn State.
Do you guys know? Is there like, is the coaches plan to play 6 of y'all, 9 of y'all?
I have no idea. Like I think our mindset is we're all boys. Like we're all boys, but when we're on that field, we all understand that we're trying to get better. We're all trying to do our thing out here because we came here to play football. We came here to play at the highest level, and we all understand because this is how it is.
You mentioned some freshmen. Who's kind of caught your eye from that?
Q is really a one that I really didn't like. I would say surprised me because at first you don't think much, but he's super powerful and he has a lot of tools to work with. And since he's beginning to take a lot of steps as he's gone into college, and I'm really excited to see what he got in the future.
Christian was saying that the line was doing well in 11-11 stuff. I'm curious what we're doing to help the defense in the scrimmaging.
I think me, Henri, Kyle, Teji, Tyler, since we're the older guys, we know what it's like to be in the game, and since we're older, we know what it's like. So we could demand a higher level from everyone else because we know what level we need to be at, and us demanding that level. And since the D-line sets the tone, since we demand a high level, everyone behind us is going to go to that level. So I think that's really is the key.
Did any guys make any big plays in particular that you saw?
I mean, I think we all made some big plays. I can't think, but yeah.
Anything else for Des? All right, appreciate it, Des.
Thanks.
Cool.